Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a short video on this uh, article that I found. It says surveillance video of a woman casually eating pizza while three people lay dying behind her highlights the ominous desensitization to violence in the U.S. Uh, I hadn't actually watched the video yet, so y'all be watching this video as I watch it. But then after we watch it, I'm gonna actually have the automated voice read the story for you guys. But I would say before I even watch this, I would say this has to be pretty sad that it's come to this. I know this is one example, but you kind of find on a daily basis the world gets more and more desensitized. You have a few people out there that are not jaded in that manner, but I find that more and more as time passes, people become more and more desensitized. Let's watch the video. Well, actually, folks, this lady actually looks like she might be on drugs or she looks a little off, so I don't know. She may actually be on some sort of drug. You think, people? That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But just tell me what you think. Leave some comments in the comment section. Like I said, I'm gonna automate the voice to read the rest of the story for you guys. That's pretty sad, people. And even the guys just standing there looking. Nobody's going there to try to help the people, call, ambulance, anything. The lady just keeps walking. Like just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Sad existence, folks. Let's see. There she goes. I'm going to stop this because I've seen enough. Oops, good. Like I said, I'm going to automate this for you.
There is no previous article to read. People get run over, keeps eating pizza. By Matt Agorist on December 8, 2015. Surveillance video of a woman casually eating pizza while three people lay dying behind her highlights the ominous desensitization to violence in the U.S. 6.1K share 1530, 4 Reddit 24 tweet 3 email. Brooklyn, NY, as presidential candidates call for banning Muslims and ending the internet, governments and media push for a race war, and World War III looms on the horizon, one is left wondering how in the world society is letting this happen. Thousands of women and children are being blown up by U.S. bombs. American police kill 1,000 U.S. citizens a year. The U.S. and its allies are bombing hospitals in the name of freedom, and mothers are trampling each other to get a discount vegetable steamer at Walmart. As Tears for Fears said back in 1983, it's a very, very mad world. Those of us who see this rapacious and sedated society from the outside feel compelled to interject some sense into it. Unfortunately, the thing about sane people is that they sound crazy to an insane society and are quickly written off as cooks or fools. Surveillance footage from a crash on Sunday shows just how desensitized and numb some people in society have become in regards to human suffering. As the video begins, a young woman is walking down the sidewalk about to take a bite of her pizza when all of a sudden an SUV comes plowing over a trio of pedestrians. After being run over, the pedestrians were in obvious need of assistance. However, instead of helping them, this woman simply keeps on walking. The argument can be made that she was fearful of the situation, not know what happened, and wanted to get away, but that falls apart when she picks up the pizza slice and enjoys a bite as she casually keeps walking. All three pedestrians were taken to the hospital and, sadly, the youngest victim, Victoria Nicodemus, 30, was pronounced dead. According to Nainfo, the driver of the SUV was arrested and faces charges of driving without a license and insurance. Of course, this woman had absolutely no obligation whatsoever to help these people, but her callous and indifferent attitude epitomizes the state of society today. Indifference is the opposite of love. Unfortunately, she wasn't the only one who simply kept on walking. Multiple other people are seen walking by without so much as a look back. It truly baffles the mind as to how humans can watch a fellow human suffer and care less about trying to end that suffering. How is it that the establishment can put a few images on the television of alleged suffering in the Middle East and Americans are chomping at the bit to start bombing them, but when an opportunity presents itself to actually render aid to a person right in front of them, they choose to abstain? Either Americans are in a state of suspended disbelief, or they have grown so dependent upon the police state to handle things for them that they have lost the common courtesy of helping those in need, or perhaps it's a combination of both. The good news is that light bulbs are constantly switching on, and people are waking up from their complacent slumber. Once you see the status quo for the corrupt and violent group of maniacs that they are, you cannot unsee it. America is becoming the evil that it once stood against, and quickly. The waking up process cannot happen fast enough. The only thing that will stop this pot from boiling over into dystopian nuclear fallout is a lesser ignorance. That quest must never stop. Humanity is involved in a struggle, as we have always been, but there are much more of us now. Inciting peaceful change has never been more important. However, so many well-meaning individuals go about inciting this change with blunt force. This has to change. If you truly want to make the world a more peaceful place, you have to become a more peaceful person. Petty infighting, personal attacks, vitriol, hate, and violence not in self-defense are the tools of tyrants and also of those who only claim to be awake. It's time we all start trying to be the change we want to see in this world. Read more at http://thefreethoughtproject.com/num-human-suffering-woman-watches-3-people-run